Rudiger. In a revealing interview, Real Madrid defender Antonio expressed his admiration for Arsenal's standout center-back William Saliba, identifying him as the player he would most like to see join him at the Santiago Bernabeu. The discussion, which covered a range of topics from Rudiger's current situation in Madrid to various aspects of football life, culminated in the German international praising Saliba's talent. Rudiger conveyed his satisfaction with his current partner in defense, Eder Militao, who has shown commendable resilience in his return from injury. "I'm very happy with my center-back partner Militao. He came back from a significant injury, and he's gradually regaining his form," Rudiger remarked. However, he also acknowledged the rigorous demands of the season, which would necessitate squad rotation, hence his desire to have a player of Saliba's caliber in the mix. "Having Saliba by my side would be great," he added, underscoring his respect for the young French defender's capabilities. Didier Deschamps' recent announcement of the French national squad saw a surprising omission: Kylian Mbappe. Despite his participation in the preceding Champions League match against Lille, concerns regarding his physical fitness prompted the decision to allow him time to fully recover from his thigh injury. Given that this is the first time in 5 years that Mbappe has missed a national team call-up, his absence marks a significant shift, particularly in the wake of Antoine Griezmann's recent retirement from international football. When asked about Mbappe's exclusion, Deschamps explained, "I spoke with Kylian, and given his uncertain situation, there were questions. He is dealing with a problem that isn't severe but requires treatment to ensure proper recovery. I'm not here to take risks." Reports indicate that Mbappe is unlikely to feature in this weekend's match against Villarreal, a sentiment echoed by Carlo Ancelotti, who hopes the international break will allow Mbappe to recuperate thoroughly. The last time Mbappe donned the national team jersey, he appeared disengaged, almost as if he were physically present yet mentally elsewhere. L'Équipe has suggested that there may be various underlying issues affecting his mental state. The 10-day hiatus from competitive football is expected to provide the former Paris Saint-Germain star with the necessary respite to regain his focus and readiness for future challenges. In an unexpected yet commendable show of sportsmanship, Real Madrid's Antonio Rudiger lavished praise upon Barcelona's prodigious talent, Lamine Yamal. At just 17 years old, Yamal has established himself as a frontrunner for the Golden Boy Award, having demonstrated extraordinary skill and composure on the pitch. His selection as La Liga's Player of the Month for September speaks volumes about his rapid ascension in the sport. Rudiger, known for his tenacity and defensive acumen, remarked, "What Lamine Yamal is doing is ridiculous. He deserves all the credit." He acknowledged that Yamal's achievements at such a tender age place him not only in competition with his peers, but also among Europe's elite players. Such accolades coming from a stalwart of Real Madrid, the arch-rivals of Barcelona, highlight the young player's burgeoning reputation. As the anticipation builds for the upcoming El Clásico, it will be intriguing to see how Yamal continues to develop, particularly as he faces seasoned defenders like Rudiger. The young forward's current form positions him as a significant threat, making the upcoming clash at the Santiago Bernabeu all the more exciting for fans of both clubs. Real Madrid finds itself in a challenging situation this season, particularly in light of Toni Kroos's absence, which has had a profound impact on the team's dynamics. The German playmaker is renowned for his exceptional tactical awareness, precise passing, and unmatched ability to control the rhythm of the game. Without him, Madrid's midfield has encountered significant difficulties, and the overall quality of their play has visibly diminished. Surprisingly, it is not just the experienced stars like Vinicius Jr. or Rodrigo who have felt the repercussions of Kroos's departure. Rather, it is Jude Bellingham, the promising young talent who seems to be struggling the most. Expected to step into the void left by Kroos, Bellingham has faced a difficult season thus far, grappling with the weight of heightened expectations. Last season, Bellingham established himself as a standout performer, often celebrating goals with his trademark outstretched arms, a gesture that epitomized his confidence and influence on the field. However, this season, the young Englishman has yet to find the net, a stark contrast to his previous form where he had scored 6 goals by this stage in the campaign. The young midfielder's challenges are compounded by a shift in tactics, with the arrival of Kylian Mbappe and the return of Vinicius Jr., which has altered Bellingham's role and positioning on the pitch. Despite 10 attempts on goal, including a near miss against Lille, Bellingham has not scored, and his contributions have predominantly leaned toward playmaking rather than goal scoring, while Real Madrid remains unconcerned about his overall contributions as he continues to provide creativity and work rate. The lack of goals from Bellingham is becoming an increasing point of focus. The club is in urgent need of rediscovering their spark, and much will depend on whether Bellingham can reclaim his scoring prowess as the season progresses. Real Madrid's recent 2-0 defeat to Lille has sparked a wave of anxiety among the club's leadership, as detailed by journalist Jose Felix Diaz in Marca. This loss transcended mere statistics, exposing profound deficiencies in the team's performance on the pitch. Lille outmuscled Real Madrid, displaying superior strength, tenacity, and physicality as they dominated the match for a staggering 85 minutes, leaving Madrid in a state of disarray. Following the match, the atmosphere within the dressing room was notably despondent, with many players expressing a sentiment of having hit rock bottom. Coach Carlo Ancelotti attempted to implement tactical changes during the second half to salvage the situation. However, these adjustments proved largely ineffective. The only signs of life from the squad emerged in the last 10 minutes, when the team finally began to show some urgency. Lingering doubts about Real Madrid's form have been evident since the season's outset. Even during matches that appeared strong, such as the contest against Alaves, an underlying issue remained apparent. Something just seemed amiss. The explanations regarding the effects of a summer break or players returning from international duties are becoming increasingly untenable. The team is now firmly entrenched in the competitive landscape of La Liga. One striking statistic underscores this predicament. Lille covered an impressive 117.9 kilometers throughout the game, while Real Madrid could only muster 107.1 kilometers. This disparity not only reflects a variance in physical exertion, but also highlights the contrasting intensity each team brought to the match. The team's movements lacked the requisite fervor expected at the highest levels of modern football. There is a growing concern that the players may be relying too heavily on the club's storied reputation rather than putting forth their best efforts.